You're charged with driving while intoxicated, third or more. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is it could be a child, it could be somebody just coming back from a soccer game, and then they're crying because they can't believe they killed somebody. You're one of those people who cannot drink at all, period. You had better get your life in order, because otherwise.
What you just saw, that was a judge staring down a man who is exactly one drink away from becoming a killer. But how did Enrique Lopez end up facing a decade in prison for a tragedy that hasn't even happened yet? This is State versus Enrique Lopez. It's his third plus DWI, and the law says he's looking at 10 years in a cage. But something in this hearing feels wrong. Why did his attorney, Patrick CL, suddenly scrap the investigation into his client's background? And why does the judge argue that prison is actually the easy way out for a man like this? This isn't just a trial, it's a final ultimatum. If you want to understand the high-stakes psychology and legal tactics that define American courtrooms, hit subscribe and join us for every verdict. Let's head back to the very beginning of this intense hearing.
Court is calling 2025 CR 010569, State versus Enrique Lopez. Can I have parties announced?
Patrick Clowns for the defense.
And are you Mr. Lopez?
Yes.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
I have and I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Lopez, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I have.
All right. Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Lopez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
In all the appropriate places, I should say.
Yes.
You're charged with driving while intoxicated, third or more. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for your attorney, you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? And I'm sorry, could I have those documents that I gave? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe he is.
Mr. Lopez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 5 years in the prison. There's a $1,400 fine. State is silent on your application. There's to be restitution to Lackland Air Force Base in Via Metropolitan. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
It is, Your Honor.
State.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State's exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may excuse. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. Court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Sir, if the court were to grant you probation, are you remaining in Bexar County?
Yes.
All right. Are you waiving PSI?
We would like a PSI, Your Honor. Well,
No, I mean, if you want a PSI, I'll give you one, but
I
are you
think-
waiving?
No, Your Honor, we prefer a PSI. Let me confer with my client, Your Honor.
Sure.
'Cause I explained to him that it would require a PSI, but let me explain to him.
Sure.
He has opted to waive the PSI. and go
All
forward.
right. So, Mr. Lopez, it appears to the court that you have an alcohol problem because you're here for your third DWI. Now, what I can tell you is it would be easy for me to send you to prison for 6 years. And it would be easy for you to go to prison for 6 years. But it won't be easy for the community because when you're released, you'll pick up right where you left off. And so I'm going to try my best to set conditions for you that will hopefully help you maintain your sobriety. All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is going to find you guilty. Court will sentence you to 5 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs. Please make sure they test for alcohol. There is to be a $1,400 fine that will be probated. There's to be restitution, if any, to Lackland Air Force Base and via Metropolitan. And Norma, can I get a 30-day reset for a restitution hearing?
March 12th.
All right, so the state will be able to provide amount of restitution on March 12th. There is a 2-year license suspension. Victim Impact Live. DWI education course. 200 hours of community service restitution. For every hour of community service restitution, for every sober support meeting you complete, an hour of your community service will be deemed satisfied. Proof of employment. Are you employed or retired? Proof of employment within 45 days. No employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. There's to be no driving until further notice. You're going to have ignition interlock on vehicles at your household. Or either you're going to provide an affidavit of non-driving. And if you're providing an affidavit of non-driving, then I'm going to want some sort of alcohol monitoring device. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. The following will take place in custody. I want a referral to felony drug court. And I want a TAP evaluation. If not accepted in felony drug court, then follow TAP recommendations. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. In my time as a prosecutor and as a defense attorney, I've never had anybody who ends up hitting somebody while they're intoxicated and said, you know what? I meant to go get drunk. I meant to become physically and mentally impaired, and I meant to kill somebody. But you know what ends up happening? There are people every day who end up going out, they drink, they hit somebody, It could be a child. It could be somebody just coming back from a soccer game. And then you know what ends up happening? They come before the court begging for mercy and they're crying because they can't believe they killed somebody. You're one of those people who cannot drink at all, period. You had better get your life in order because otherwise that could end up happening. You understand? All right, make sure you get a sponsor. And if you ever feel like you're going to take a drink, call probation if you don't have your sponsor available. You know what's going to end up happening when you call them? They're going to tell me, I'm going to bring you in and we're going to see what we can do to help you. You need to be 100% honest with felony drug court. That's a good program and that's really where you need to be, okay? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
The decision is final. Enrique Lopez walked away with probation today, but his 8-year journey is just beginning. But here's the real debate. Did the judge make the right call by choosing rehabilitation over prison? Comment below, team prison or team probation? Was this a merciful second chance or a dangerous risk to the public? If this case got you thinking, hit like. Share this with your true crime friends.